Happy Monday, traders. We've been seeing some strong buying momentum in the crypto market. So we've been asked many times, is Bitcoin's going to break 60K? Is Ethereum's going to break over the 4,000 mark? Today, we're going to show you our insight, so hopefully can answer some of your questions. Hi, I'm Jake, a full-time professional financial trader. My goal for the channel is to simplify the financial market by using technical analysis, share our insight, and hopefully more people can profit from the market. If any of the topic is your interest, then I'd love to invite you to subscribe and join our supportive community. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start off with something called commitment of traders. Commitment of traders tracks how the commercial money flowing. In another word, it tracks where the big money flowing into. Okay, I want to show you this, right? The green line over here, just point it, represent the buying of commercial. The red line is the selling of commercial. As you can see from previous week, price has been continuing to push higher, okay? And the commercial buying momentum, the green line, is also increasing, so which is a good thing. So they see this is a good opportunity to buy more. And then the red line is a short contract, so it's like selling momentum. So they have no interest basically to sell at current price level, actually at a very, very low level. These two conditions is a very, very bullish signal, okay? The final things that I like to show you, let me just delete this too, and then it's the seasonality, all right? So as you can see, usually Bitcoin, this is the 8 years behavior, right? 8 years, okay, on that. So the last 8 years, Bitcoin has been performing well during the end of years period. You can see from October, this period here, it builds up a base and then boom, accelerate to the upside. We are certainly seeing similar behavior in the chart at the moment, which I'm going to go into it right now. Okay, first and foremost, with Bitcoin, I like to use a weekly time frame. Reason being is daily can be too noisy, so a bit too messy, too much noise at the background. That can impact your judgment. So I like to use a weekly chart, all right? So obviously we saw that last year. We had a really bullish one. I made a base around this area, okay? Now, this is very significant when on a really bullish run, and then all-time high 64K around this area, okay? Now, this year we had a little bit of correction, found the base around 30K. This is the first area that we started to buy, and we bought more around the 40K area, okay? So my average at the moment is 34K, I believe, around 34 or 35K. That's my average, which I think is a very safe level because, as you can see, bullish run, come back, and then made a weekly high low, and price are continuing. So what my next plan going to be is I'm now going to drop down to daily. Dropping down to a daily time frame, we can see this was the all-time high, okay? So what I like to see is price take off the all-time high, come back around this area, and go again. So I'm looking to add my final precision around the 60K, 58K, 60K area. But rather than buying more with my own money, this time I'm going to trade it. I'm going to use CFD, a method to leverage trade to maximize my gain. Because ultimately, a lot of the time in trading and investing is a game of probability. Sometimes I get it wrong, but when I get it wrong, I cut my losses. And this time looks like things are going to my way. So seems like the market is doing things I want. Then I will try and maximize my profit in any way that I can. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a bit more detail how am I going to trade it. The next question that I get asked is, how high would Bitcoin go? This is how I usually do it, all right? So I like to use a trend line to measure last year's behavior. So let's get it right first, exactly right. So this area is last October time, September time, okay? So now I'm going to use this trend line. Okay, back to the points at around September, October time again, and here, make the base and see how high it can go. So it takes you to around the 90K mark. So that will be my ultimate target. But I'm not saying that it can't break through 100. You know, my targets would be around this area, between 100 and 120K. So I will use market correlation, meaning I will check how bullish the other cryptocurrency going to be and then correlate them together and try and maximize my profit by then. But we'll talk about that near of the time. Okay, the next chart is Ethereum. Similar, I like to always going to use a weekly chart first because of the noise, all right? Looks cleaner and I can base on this make my better judgment. So again, it made a base last year. We make some money around here. I bought in around $100. I did sell some around the 2000K and I've been wanting to get back in since then, right? So now once the opportunity came around the early summertime, let me zoom in a bit more, which is around this area when it corrected and it made a triple bottom. I've been buying around the 1,800, 2,000 area. That's what my first accumulation area. When price started to do its thing, went back to bullish, and then I bought my second order around the 3,000 area. So my average is around $2,400 on Ethereum at the minute. Okay, so similar things. What I like to do with Ethereum now is to add in one more position when it breaks the all-time high and retests. This time I will use a daily time. So daily time frame, you can see the all-time high was around the 4,300, 200. So I like to see price go smash that through, come back and go again. Okay, so again, I will use something called CFD. So I will trade it. It's a leverage products on that. So I think my brokers is offering me a 20-to-1 leverage on this, so I can maximize my gain on that. All right. How would you trade it? I mean, I personally like to use the limit order closer to the time, close to 3,800, 4,000 area to take it long. Again, I'll show you how this works in detail at the end of the video. But one thing you must know, CFD is a higher risk product, so you need to have the proper financial education before you trade it. I think is a very good reward to risk for me to take this trade. So when I'm going to take the trade, which is you can see last year in November time, it made a base and retest. We can take a retest and then maybe put my stop loss just under the 100 daily EMA, which is the orange line there. So I'm waiting for price again, break above, retest, and then my stop loss will be tucked under this orange line, all right, to go long. At the end of the video, I'll show you a bit more detail how much potentially you can make if we reach the target, all right? So finally, how high can Ethereum go? That's the final question, I guess. Let's use the same method like I've done on Bitcoin. So I'm going to use the same measurement like last year's run, put that back at the same similar timing spot. It shows you it can potentially go up to around 6,000 to 7,000 area. So my profit area would be around here. Same again, I will correlate with other crypto market and use price action and try and maximize my profit. Okay. So this is our plan for the Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I promise I'm going to show you the detail of how I'm going to use CFD to trade it. Okay, CFD is a leverage product, so you don't own the underlying asset, but I do like to use it when it's in trend. So I'm a trend following trader. Okay, let me show you how it works. So this is the Ethereum chart that I take a screenshot. That's the plan that I'm going to be when price break above the 4,400 and come back for a retest around the 4,000 area. I'll set a limit order and then potential stop loss here. So I'm risking around £3,000, and if it reach the target, the 8,000 area, I could potentially get £27,000 back. That is a 900% return. Okay, this is the plan for Bitcoin trading. Again, I needed to break the all-time high, which is around 63k, 64k, and then come back for a retest around the 58, 60k area, risking £3,000. And if it reached the target to under 100k, I can potentially gain £18,000 return, which is around 600%. Not bad at all. As always, if you have any question, please leave a comment below. And I welcome you again to join our social media channel so you don't miss any update. So thank you for watching. Happy trading, happy investing. See you next time. Thank you.